Hey Virgos, welcome and welcome back to the Honey Sea Star Tarot. So this is going to be our weekend read from January 10th through the 12th. No pressure at all. We do have 111 with January 11th coming through this weekend. I did a separate read on the 111 portal. And then thanks to one of you guys, Christy, shout out to Christy, just saying, I had an excellent question come through on the comments of how to manifest through portals. So Christy, I love you. Thank you for inspiring me. I will also do a separate video because it kind of inspired me to really get some back on the horse, I guess, with something I've been kind of playing around with. I've debated on releasing these like how-to videos on membership only. I didn't want to restrict anyone though, and I certainly didn't want to charge anyone. That's not why I started this channel. So stay tuned. I'm going to put together something. Let me know what you guys think when it comes through. And also too, if you have new ideas, more ideas on what you'd like to learn through the laws of attraction, through laws of vibration, chakra balancing and alignments, anything like that, let me know in the comments below. But either way, before we get started, I just wanted to say thank you guys to each and every one of you, because really this channel would not be what it is without each and every one of your love and support. So thank you guys. I love you back. Happy January 10th through the 12th. Let's get started. So coming into this weekend and coming into the 111 portal, we have the moon in Gemini. And so this is all about the gift of gab. This is all about learning. This is all about networking, communication, relationships. It also has a duality to it. So it's embracing the masculine as well as the feminine within each of us, within each of our actions. But to top that off, on the 10th, the moon is also going to be conjunct with Jupiter, which is our planet of positivity, right? And so this is really where, as we come into this weekend, it's all about enjoyment of social events. Don't be surprised if, you could be invited out to something. You could have some major events going on. If you do, by all means, please share in the comments below. That way we can help support and celebrate with you. But really, it's about social enjoyment surrounding you. This is also a time where health is wealth. The instinct of wealth and health and ambition are really at the forefront of your focus and your dreams and your manifestations. And with the Page of Wands coming out in reverse with the tarot, this is basically a 50-50. So the Page of Wands, when it's upright, typically tends to represent an energy about you, a confidence about you, but an embracing, that's not the right word, embracing or an enthusiasm surrounded about your curiosity, your creativity, your spirituality, as well as new projects, new plans, good news, just saying, and messengers along the way. So expect good news coming in. Now on the opposite, when it's in reverse, it's about lacking creativity. It's about lacking curiosity or allowing blockages to control your creativity and control your lack of progress. And it's due to the fear aspect, being afraid to explore. And so when it's a 50-50, basically what Spirit really wants to remind you is basically coming back to the middle, finding that balance of being free to explore, to leap into new projects, to take action through creativity, to seek growth through vision, through enthusiasm, through enterprising, networking, but also to remain balanced so that you don't necessarily leap before you have a practical plan. And if that resonates, by all means, put a heart in the comments below. I totally know the feeling, especially walking into 2025. I've been taking my own advice because I've got a lot of ideas. I've got a lot of growth on where I want to go. But coming into those practical plans, building those practical plans, it's like if you don't write them all down, if you don't capture them and then prioritize them and look at them through that wide angle lens as well as zooming into those details, it can get overwhelming and it can get exhausted. It can also leave opportunity to where anxiety allows an open door for fear, where you could be haunted by loss. And again, you could be dealing with more of that Geminian energy here with the Nine of Swords coming out. What the 9 also numerologically represents, though, as well as the root chakra coming into play, is that now is the time to really remain remain rooted, and grounded in your goals and achieving your goals and attaining your goals. And remember that seeing them through to completion, finding that pragmatic, practical plan that builds it step by step is really the biggest, most important piece of manifestation. It's action, right? And like I say, we'll go into it, no pressure, just saying, but we'll go into it a little bit here on this video on manifestation as well. Thank you again, Christy. Shout out to you. Just saying. Now, at this time too, with the moon being conjunct with Jupiter, it's all about work-life balance. Again, with the Page of Wands coming out 50-50. But this is also an opportunity where if you build those pragmatic plans, it leads itself to financial gains. And especially with Virgos, it's always about that balance of bringing things from the sign of service, from the 5D into the 3D, and manifesting it through a structural stability that makes sense, that sets us up for successional planning, that can keep us going, right? And so there's financial gains, there's work-life balance to consider, there's health consciousness to consider so that you avoid the burnout, so that you're seeking those proper reciprocatory relationships. And that includes your investments, both financially, career-driven, but either way, when you think of money or financial aspects as energy, it's all about how you invest your energy. And with the King of Cups, this is about coming to the table with management in mind, as well as emotional intelligence, emotional management, coming to the table with your philanthropist heart, your love leadership in the forefront, but also to utilizing those strong social skills that you have. Now with the King of Cups, it really represents emotion and intuition. But really with the King of Cups, especially when we're coming into that 111 portal, and experiencing that this weekend, is it's all about that heart chakra. It's about following your emotions and your intuition. And that's also another big key to the laws of manifestation, the law of attraction. So now is the time really to focus on yourself. Focus on that emotional leadership, emotional intelligence, emotional management, feeling your manifestations, visualizing them, calling them in. And this may be something new for you, especially with the Seven of Swords coming out. This is basically going through a movement away from social norms. It's also where you may feel very much like you're isolated in this. This is where too with the 7, it comes out as personal challenge, right? Also too, the biggest thing on meditating that I got, or meditation before this video that I got, was really now is the time to move in silence. It is a weekend, especially with this 111 portal, where you are independent, you're pragmatic, but you're also pioneering. And so now is the time, especially when you manifest, to move in silence, to keep that power with yourself, basically, with your intuition. Follow that intuition without seeking counsel, because really you already know the answers. You already have the key within you. Now on the 11th, like I say, it is the 111 portal. Check out the other video that I posted here this last week in regards to it. It really, for us Virgos, it focuses on our relationship wheelhouse with ourselves and with others. And so it's breaking away from those vices, from those restrictions, from those crippling expectations, from that negative thought pattern, those limitations that we've put on ourselves, put on our goals, put on our material aspects, put on, like I say, the feeling that make us feel helpless, that make us feel like we're going through hardship, that make us fear financial difficulties if we take those leaps of faith. Spirit is reminding you with this Taurian energy that now is the time for us Virgos, especially when it comes to relationships with this 111 portal. It is all about building stable structures, committing with deeper commitments, deeper connections. And we just so happen to have the moon in Cancer on 111 as well. Cancer moons are beautiful in the way where they reveal the pleasant side of life. They help us focus on the pleasant side of life through rejuvenation. And so this is really about being gentle with yourself, with others, but it's also about that spiritual growth. It's about submission, and it's about trust, faith, Your trust may be tempted during this time, and that's through those limited beliefs, right? It's letting that go, whatever is limiting you. It's calling in, and again, during my meditation, what I got most that came through for the 111 portal was calling in the best things in life, which typically actually end up being free. This is about taking that time to notice the rainbow, connecting with your grounding, with the universe, to see those things, to notice, especially with it being January, to notice how the snow falls, how soft it is, or how hard it is. Feel the wind, or more importantly, feel the whispers of the wind. Receive the messages through the wind. Even the other day, it was beautiful. I opened up my curtains. It's a brand new day. Actually, I think it was just yesterday, but either way, here I am. I'm about to the curtains are open. I'm going to go and get my coffee. There is the most beautiful eagle kettling over the fields in my view from my window. And it's just one of those things where it's like, it takes that time, that awakening, to see those signs, to see the messages that Spirit is giving you. And especially for eagles, that's about mastery. That's about messages coming through, opportunities coming through. And with the moon in Cancer, it's about a focus of home, security in the body, being in the body and being in the present. This is about taking on that new perspective. And with the 12, it reduces to a 3. This is about your communication styles, your creativity, and also finding a synthesis, a dynamic balance through your expression, but also too through the expression of others, through keeping that vision, finding that stability in your connections, standing up for justice, for finding that strength to stand up, especially when it comes to injustices, and speaking judgment, speaking light onto injustices so that they can no longer come underneath the eye or come underneath the hand, or people can no longer pull underhandedness against you, but instead you've educated, you see things for how they are, not as you want them to be, but also too your diligence, staying true to you, staying true to your truth, staying true to the new beginning that is meant for you. And the 111 portal really is about new beginnings. It's about happiness. It's about abundance. It's also about standing in your love, leadership, power. And it's about standing in your authority. It's standing up to injustices, building your stability through your craft, the development of yourself that helps you grow so that you can take those messages, you can take that knowledge and use it going forward as you move into your future, so that you're better prepared for the challenges that you are meant to face. And if that resonates, by all means, share your thoughts in the comments below. Share your story in the comments below of what you've faced, what you're encountering, what you're letting go of during this 111 portal. Because truly, this is about taking chances. It's about finding deeper connections, building better relationships that suit you, that surround you with kindness and respect, and allow you to reciprocate that as well. This also could signify a big break at work, especially with us Virgos. Finances, career development are in the forefront and are meant to really come and exacerbate themselves through shining a light on us in 2025. And so through these deeper connections, through this new chapter of the 111 portal, this is where it starts. Angel number message 2, just a side tangent, but 111 means it's on the way. Divine alignment is coming into place. You're walking in and coming into divine alignment, and the universe is supporting your path and encouraging you to success. So, just saying, it's all about confidence, it's all about inspiration, and it's all about motivation, about your own strength and your own decision making when it comes to opportunities that are sent your way. You'll make the right choice, staying grounded, staying prioritized, staying fearless, in knowing your truth and knowing that no one can stand in your way from your truth and what's truly meant for you in this life. And like I say, if that resonates, by all means, share your thoughts in the comments below and what you're encountering during this 111 portal. But what I see here for you this weekend is that truly with the Three of Pentacles, you are being recognized for your meaningful work. There will be monetary rewards coming through because, again, money is energy. How your relationship is with money really determines on whether you're seeing lack or whether you're seeing abundance. And really right now, it's all about that collaboration. It's all about your creativity, and it's all about synthesis. It's a synthesis between creativity, dynamic balance, and also synergy. But it's through your growth, through your expression of really coming alive, shining that light for the world to see and no longer hiding it due to self-limitations or crippling expectations. Now, like I say too, the law of attraction, and I will do a separate video. I'm so excited to do this. Thank you again, Christy. Shout out to Christy. Just saying. But with the law of attraction, or with manifestation, there's actually 3 laws involved. I won't go into them too much in this video. However, the 3 practices that really come into play, the most powerful technique of manifestation, is vision. It starts with vision, right? And so what I always like to put it as is, in order to learn how to build it, you gotta dream it first. This is about dreaming and allowing yourself to dream as big as the universe. You and you alone are meant to do something on this life, or in this life, on this world, that not only is a gift to yourself, but it's a gift to others. It's your contribution, right? This is about really looking at the detailed mental image, of what you want your future to look like, what you want to call in, what you want to manifest. And when I say looking at the detailed mental image, when it comes to the vision, it's not just about saying, hey, I want to win the lottery, and going to a wishing well and throwing a penny in and walking away and being like, okay, great, this is going to happen. Got it. Done. Boom. That's all I need, right? No, that is not how manifestation works. Though we all love wishing, and wishes never stop wishing. Wishing causes us to dream. And so it's the start, but it's not the end all be all. It's the beginning. And so when you dream, when you get this detailed mental image, when you start to create your vision, it's about really picturing the details. And so say, for those that are looking to buy a home as an example, and you're just striking out, the market is creaming you both financially, you're not finding the house that really fits you or your needs, your family's needs, your growth of where you'd want to go, right? Instead, it's the idea of, in a practicality form, just putting this as an example, but it's the practicality form of, okay, well, what I'm finding on the market that truly exists right now isn't matching the same image as what I have in my head, the detailed mental image of what I want my future to look like. Let's build it. And so then you start looking at, okay, well, if I was to design my perfect dream house, what does it look like? How do I want my kitchen to be? Do I want it to face south? Do I want a window to look out of while I do my dishes every morning? Picturing yourself doing those dishes while you've got your coffee brewing or something like that. Also to say your bedroom, what side of the house am I going to put it on? What view do I want to wake up to every morning? How big do I want the bedroom to be? Do I want a walk-in shower? Do I want a bathtub shower combo? Or do I want to have a slipper tub? And picturing yourself in those moments, in the time of how you want your future to look like. What color house, what color door, what type of sink even. Do you want an apron sink? And these are all just examples, but it really gets encouragement. It's meant to encourage you really, and gets you down to those details. In order to have a vision, in order to learn how to build it, you have to dream it first. And so the first step about laws of attraction, the law of manifestation, I don't know why I can't talk, but it's about calling in and creating that detailed mental image of what you want your future to look like. Second step is about your aim. And there's always 2 processes to this. Basically with any manifestation, it's about vision, it's about dreaming, and then it's about action. Right? You have to take action to bring something to the 5D into the 3D. And so with your aim, it's all about the intention that you set to actually pursue your vision. It's a focused aspiration. And so it really looks at your intent. And quite truthfully, manifestation, or when somebody says I'm manifesting, or refers to the word manifestation, think about it in play or in terms of interchangeability. Manifest means intent. How do you intend to bring that into your life? How do you intend to build it? How do you intend to really call that in through practical action? And then the third step is really the process, right? And that's where the aim starts. It's through that intention. And so, like I say, like going back to the building example, intention of, okay, the market's not suiting me. I'm going to build my own house, my dream house. Well, what's my intent about it? I need it to be affordable. That's an intent, just saying. Where do you want it? Location is key. Purchasing the land, right? Looking at what type of land you want. Do you want land that's by water? Do you want land on a hill? Side tangent, I did build, for my first opportunity of home owning, I did build my own house. And so that's why this example comes in easy for me. But first note to self of learning opportunities is really do yourself a favor. If you're going to build your own home, stick to flat ground if you can help it. Don't build on a house, or don't build on a hill if you can help it. You get into all sorts of wonderful architectural engineering, wonderful things, water management. You'll learn a lot. But that's the other thing, is the process. It's a step-by-step plan or a blueprint that guides your actions in pursuit of your vision with the aim of intent, with intentional ambition or aspiration. And so it really, like I say, with building a house, it develops that step-by-step plan. Well, first, we're going to need to talk to a bank unless we're financing it all alone. Second, look at the bank's options. Which one best suits you? Does it start with a construction loan? Does it start with a land loan? Does it start with just a regular conventional mortgage? All of them are possible, dependent upon your situation and what your bank allows. Either way, what kind of land do you want? Where do you want it? Building that step-by-step blueprint, going and looking at the local architects in your area, the local builders, who you want to contract with, who you want to collaborate with. And so really there's three pieces of manifestation: vision, aim, and process. And Christy, to answer your question, how to manifest through portals. So portals is just basically like the 111 portal that we have on January 11th. It's aligning your purpose, your vision, your aim, your process with the universal alignment, with the astrological alignment with that day. And so portals really are when we're basically closer to the divine, closer to the universe, closer to that alignment where the veil is thin. We're able to manifest easier because the angels, your guardians, are all listening a little bit closer, and they're all listening a little bit more intently for what you're calling in. And so this is a time, as you walk into this January 11th portal, it's a time to really make sure that you're not feeling drained, that you're not feeling overwhelmed, that you're not letting your stress, your anxiety, your fears rule you. Because there are also rules to manifestation. I know. Rules and regulations. But this is the time instead to have that positive outlook and hope. And what I'm seeing quite a bit in this is that may be the biggest piece that we're struggling with at this time. So to clarify with the rules, there's 8 different steps or techniques, 8 different pieces to focus on when you're manifesting. First, it's to clarify your desires, right? Like I say, it's that detailed mental image. But it also is to set yourself free from limited beliefs. It's to believe in the possibility of your dreams. It's to believe in the possibility of your desires, to hold that positive outlook and that hope. Know that you are content in your life currently as it stands. But most importantly, it's to take that inspired action. With the Wheel of Fortune, this is about voluntary change, positive change, taking those leaps of faith through risk analysis. Don't get me wrong. We don't want to do it with haste. But it's also through that pioneering aspect. It's wanting something different, not necessarily the traditional norms, but wanting what's meant for you. And it's cultivating that positive mindset so that you can birth what's meant for you, so that you can call in through your fertility, through the laws of nature, through working with nature, through embracing your creativity, through your limitless creativity. But it's cultivating that positive mindset so that you can practice your visualization. practice your affirmations. Practice what's meant, practice your leadership and calling in what's meant for you. And again, this is about open-mindedness. It's being open to the fact that anything is possible as long as you call it in. Sorry, the sun just came out and it's very bright. I'm going to move this over here. There we go. I'm trying to use the natural daylight because I love filming in natural daylight. The new space that me and the boys are in are south facing though, so it's a bit stronger than I'm used to. Bear with me, or, ridicule in the comments below if it's horrible. It's okay. I can take it. But either way, this is about holding resilience through that open-mindedness, utilizing your leadership, your authority in your life to really gain and manifest your goals. And it's through practicing that visualization as well as your affirmations during this time. Seeing things as they are, not as you wish them to be, but more importantly, embracing your dreams, following your intuition, knowing and talking to yourself in the way that really promotes success. So you're not tearing yourself down, right? You're not holding yourself to crippling expectations, but instead you're looking at things and saying, you know what? That was a lesson of opportunity of learning. Did not work. Okay, that's all right. I got it. You know what though? What didn't work? Now I know. Now I know how to do it better next time. Now I know how to work better, work more efficiently. Also have the patience to not give up on yourself and instead give yourself those pep talks when you need them, in the times that you need them, to know that really truly you are your best advocate, building yourself up, lifting yourself up, believing in yourself to keep going, encouraging yourself to keep going during these times. This is where your perseverance is key. And it's also about embracing and practicing gratitude. So rather than acting in haste, rather than acting with rash thoughts, rather than changing things and reinventing the wheel, it's instead embracing and practicing gratitude for the lessons along the way. It's embracing and really practicing excitement along the way, so that you're not moving in haste, but more importantly, you're moving in passion. Basically, is how I would put that. But it's through embracing and practicing gratitude for those lessons along the way, for the new beginnings that are meant for you, for embracing the opportunities that come through, that are sent your way, and knowing that through your confidence, through your motivation, through the belief in your own strength, that you have the proper decision making, you have the discernment to really call in and also receive, to openly receive and take action on the opportunities that come your way when they're sent your way. That way you're not sitting in a place where you're feeling entrapped, but instead you're coming to the table as the King of Pentacles, where you're achieving your success, you're achieving your long-term goals, but you're tying that through your stability, through your dedication, through your prosperity, also your wealth. Health is wealth, money is energy. All of them are on the same scales, right? Just in different different 3D manifestations. But it comes into balance when you embrace all of them and you hold all of them in mind, and you hold all of them in really your goals and how you're achieving your goals through those pragmatic plans. And then last but not least, the hardest rule of all for all manifestations, all laws of attraction aspects, is to learn how to feel and how to heal. And if that resonates, by all means, put a heart in the comments below. Share your thoughts in the comments below, because really it's about coming to the table as the Queen of Cups. This is where you're being an emotionally supportive figure to yourself. You're embracing your emotional strength, because it's learning how to feel and then also how to heal. So the things that didn't work, the things where really, it didn't go as planned. Part of being an entrepreneur, part of being an engineer is really knowing and expecting that not everything will work out, right? But there's wisdom to be gained with every step. There's wisdom to be gained through that intuition, through that creativity, through learning along the way, that really your emotional strength, how you heal, how you chalk those opportunities, those learning opportunities up, and recognizing them and being gentle with yourself is not only just I like to call them note to selves. I put humor on it because that tends to lighten my vibration. Try it if you don't do that, just saying, let me know your thoughts. But either way, it's really about taking those opportunities, those mistakes, or things that didn't pan out, right? I'm using quotation marks. But either way, using those and gaining wisdom from them, gaining intuition, but also to standing up and being an emotional supportive figure for yourself, learning how to heal. And that's the hardest one because it also ties into our 3D, right? It ties into the body. It's learning how to regulate the nervous system. Side tangent, if you want me to do a video on how to regulate the nervous system as well, let me know. There's some wonderful aspects that we can do, not only through meditation, but also in grounding, but also through how we treat our body, how we eat, how we focus and regulate our nervous system through I don't want to go into it too much here on this video, but either way, it's really through calming that anxiety, learning those aspects of how we can treat ourselves, how we can be gentle with ourselves when we're holding on to the past, to get us back into the present so that we can be open to the arrival of good news, that we can be open to our excitement, our passion, our creativity, and feel free to explore, to try new things without feeling failure when it comes to mistakes, right? And with 112, as we come out of this January 11th portal, where we take action, side tangent 2, this is a portal where really financially, it's a sign that now is the time to make change, take action, right? For this 111 portal. We're going to get a little bit of help as well on 112. So Mars, which is also in Cancer, we've got the Cancer moon too, is going to be trine with Neptune. Neptune is our planet of dreaming, and it's also going to be in Pisces, which is also our sign of dreamers, the visionary. And so this is a time where you're going to be called, don't be surprised, I guess I should say, if you're called to water during this time, or if water calls you during this time. Water is also a wonderful opportunity to detoxify those fears, to let go of those crippling judgments, crippling expectations, to throw them and cast them out so that you can call in the healing qualities of water, the rejuvenation that comes in with water when we're open to receive it. But on 112, during this trine, this where it's calling you to be in a place where art finds its home in the heart space and leads us through self-expression. Meditation is key during this time, especially like I say, like when I was meditating on the astrology before this reading. This is a time on 112 where, especially with business, if you're working on philanthropy, if you're working on enterprising, if you're working on career development, going for a different type of job, a career promotion, this is a time where it requires that you move in silence. This is a time where speaking things into existence is key. And so really putting action towards your thoughts, putting action towards your words, journaling to get organized so that you can put that proper action step by step through your manifestations will lead you to the desired outcomes that you're seeking. This is also about a time, angel number 112 is about stability. It's about innovation and it's about quiet determination. But it's working independently. It's about staying present and looking ahead at the new opportunities and enjoying the freedom, allowing yourself the freedom to enjoy success, to call in prosperity, and to call in and, like I say, create detailed mental images of the good outcomes. Don't tell yourself at this time that things aren't going to work out, because that's the quickest way to kill any manifestation. Instead, this is the time to stand in your hermit power, to seek wisdom, to seek consultation, to illuminate the unknown of what isn't known, to learn along the way, but really to create, like I say, to illuminate those detailed mental images. But it's also about independence, pragmatic plans, pioneering your success, and it's manifesting through rational thinking, through structured thinking, through self-discipline, as well as remaining objective, learning along the way, calling in, and most importantly, innovating. And if that resonates, like I say, Share your thoughts below. Share your story below and what you're manifesting, what you're calling in through this 111 portal, what you're manifesting, even too what you're struggling with when it comes to manifestation. And like I say, stay tuned. I'm excited to try this new technique, these new types of videos that are more learning opportunities of how to manifest, how to call in truly what's meant for you so that we can all live our best lives, because we are meant to do that in this life. We are not meant to suffer. The universe gives us lessons to learn, but it's not meant for, the universe doesn't give us sorrow, right? Instead, it's meant to help us with learning, help us give strength, help us with teaching compassion, living in that love leadership. And so these are opportunities really where, I just love that this came out, where really choosing love with the deer, learning to be gentle with ourselves, especially as Virgos. I'm just saying, we are so hard on ourselves sometimes with those perfectionist ideals. But this is about being gentle with yourself, learning how to feel, learning how to heal, because you heal with the power of love, not only yourself, but others as well. This is the time to see the light in all things and acknowledge your self-worth and your grace by choosing love over hate. And again, I love that the eagle came out. This is like my confirmation for myself. And oh my God, the sun has been not here all day until now. So I am so sorry, guys, about the exposure here. Bear with me. But with the eagle, this is about Spirit reminding us that we are all on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past. Now is the time to soar in the present, because you are being guided by the winds of Spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world, so don't ever sell yourself short. Don't ever limit yourself in what you're meant to bring to this world, bring to this life, bring to others, because learning how to heal, learning how to feel, not only is the hardest, but it's our greatest gift, and it's our greatest tool in manifesting our masterpiece in this life. And if that resonates, like I say, put a heart in the comments below. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Tell me I'm wrong if you don't agree. That's okay too. But either way, if you agree with this message, if it resonates, like, share, subscribe. Help get this message out to as many Virgos as we can. That way we can all lift each other up during this weekend, because it is such a beautiful weekend to embrace and to celebrate as we call in and utilize that portal energy, that astrological alignment of 111, January 11th, especially in 2025 when it breaks down to 9. It's a time of completions, that wishes do come true. A reminder that wishes do come true, especially when we manifest through aim, vision, and pragmatic process, that we are meant to prosper as Virgos during this year. But also too, this is a time really to remember, and that's what Spirit wants to remind us truly, is that we are all, it's time, I should say, to represent or to embrace the black jaguar energy that is in all of us. This is a time to walk through life with confidence and with grace. Spirit is reminding you during this portal, during this weekend, that you have the power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want, because you can create your dreams. And portals really just make it where the veil is thinner. Your angels are listening more intently. The messages are received more clear. And so this is a time really truly to remember, call in your ancestors, because in our DNA, each and every one of us is gifted with 13 generations of wisdom that we have gone through and experienced through our ancestors, through our angels. And so now is the time to call in that energy, call in that wisdom, so that you can walk forward and embrace the present of who and everything that you are in all that you're meant to create and walk toward in this life. Now, it would not be appropriate, I thought, without looking at a few cosmic oracles this weekend, especially with 112 as we end out this weekend, walk into this next week with a focus on stability, innovation, and quiet determination towards our goals and manifestations. And so, Spirit, thank you. I always love it when it's like I ask and I don't even get to finish asking. Just saying. But what Spirit really wants to remind you during this time. I'm sorry about the sun, guys, I swear. I apologize. But this is about staying present. Don't get caught up in the past. Don't get caught up in fear or failures or the fear of failure. Stay present. Stay present with the opportunities that are sent your way. Find your strength in those moments because that's where life happens. Stop giving your power away. It's all about you. You can manifest anything that you need in your life because with 111, it's about calling in that divine alignment. What you're calling in is coming into alignment. It's on its way. Your angels, the universe, are supporting you at this time on your path and encouraging you towards success and inspiring you with the confidence and the motivation that you need in finding your strength, in knowing your strength, in believing your strength. That you have the decision-making, the discernment within you. You know the path you're meant to go on when opportunities are sent your way. Now, if you need some extra encouragement, during this time as well, check out the Honey Sea Star store. All the designs are meant to inspire, uplift. Most importantly, though, they're meant to empower you along your day, along your journey, along the times when you're not feeling strong. In knowing that you are not alone. We here on the Honey Sea Star are with you. The designs are meant to empower you and uplift you in everything that you're meant to accomplish in this day, in your life, along your journey. And so check out the Honey Sea Star store. If you don't see your power word, let me know in the comments below what speaks to you. Let's design it together, and that way we can share it through the Honey Sea Star store for all Virgos, for everyone on this channel. Now, for music therapy, which is another side tangent, let me know. It's another dream of another video that I want to do and how it correlates. But music therapy is a wonderful way to utilize, or utilizing music therapy rather, I should say, is a wonderful way as well to call in your manifestations. It's also a wonderful way to raise your vibration so that you can come into alignment, realign your chakras, come into alignment with your manifestations, come into alignment with your energy so that you can receive messages and hear them more clearly. And so what we've got here with this reading is a G sharp and an A. And I mean, look at this. This is just absolutely wonderful. Between the Devil and the Hangman, and I know the D word has technically got a negative connotation towards it, but this is a reminder for us as a synopsis that this 111 portal is about voluntary submission. It's about knowing your trust is being tested through those vices, through those limitations, those limited beliefs, those unrealistic expectations, that pessimism that tells you you can't do something, that forces us to quit before we even start. And it's about letting it go. It's about releasing it and following your faith through that spiritual growth, taking on that new perspective of understanding that you truly can manifest anything you put your mind to, that you truly can call in everything that's meant for you in this life, and basically to let go of anything that's holding you back from achieving that success. And so try playing around with the G sharp and the A sharp. Try playing around with music just in general, whether it be improv, whether it be songs that speak to you during this portal, during this 111 time, during this 112 angel number, during your meditations, to really call in what's meant for you and clear out what truly isn't serving you at this time. Now, color therapy can also be beneficial during that as well, or doing that as well. It also helps with vibrations, with raising your vibration as well. And so we've got a lot of purples. Basically what I'm seeing is a lot of indigo. Some of you may also be indigo star seeds. Spiritual healers is what I'm really getting through that color. But it's basically a dark indigo color representing really your third eye, that intuition, that visionary within each of us. And then also the magentas, the sweeter sides, that really call into our root chakra, that keep us grounded, that keep us on earth, that remind us truly that we can call in every message that we receive, every vision that we dream as big as the universe, and bring it into the 3D, bring it into all parts of our foundation. Don't ask why I can't say that word, but calling it into our foundation in all parts of our life, and knowing that we truly are secure in who we are, why we're here, and in knowing and trusting that we have everything that we need. The universe always gives us everything that we need to manifest our biggest and greatest dreams. So try playing around with indigo, try playing around with magenta if you need a little pick-me-up that way too. And like I say too, this is a real focus during your meditations, chakra alignment wise, with your root chakra and also your third eye chakra. Now, I truly, truly, truly hope that this message helps. By all means, if this don't ask. If this message did resonate with you, your support really, truly means the world to this channel. It is your love and support has really been what has made this channel a success. So please like, share, subscribe, share your comments and what you'd like to see share your thoughts in the comments down below. I don't know why I can't talk all of a sudden, but either way, until we see each other again, I am wishing you the best love and light that can come to you during this portal, during this weekend. And I will see you in the next reading. Take care.